In the heart of the Carpathian Mountains, hidden away from the world, there exists a place so secret, so feared, that most people only whisper its name, the Scholomance. Legend has it that this ancient school teaches the darkest, most forbidden arts, black magic, necromancy, and secrets that should never be spoken aloud. But oh, what a strange, terrifying place it must be, where only the bravest, or perhaps the most reckless, would dare to enter. They say the Scholomance only accepts 10 students at a time, 10 souls who are chosen not by merit or request, but by fate. No one knows how or why they are selected, but once their name is called, there is no escaping the dark summons. Some believe the headmaster is the devil himself, teaching his disciples the art of bending the natural world to their will, summoning storms, raising the dead, and conjuring terrifying creatures from the shadows. Can you imagine sitting in a classroom where the walls pulse with a life of their own, books that breathe and whisper ancient spells, and the wind outside howling like a warning? The entrance to this forbidden school is a narrow cave, veiled in mist and shadow, only revealed to those destined to find it. And once inside, the students are never the same. The cave leads deep into the belly of the mountain, and every step is said to feel like it takes you further from the light, further from hope. The cold seeps into your bones, and the deeper you go, the more the very air seems to buzz with malevolent energy, as if the mountain itself is alive, watching, waiting. The classes? Oh, they are nothing like the schools you and I know. No cheerful lessons or friendly teachers here. Instead, students are said to be taught by shadows, figures without faces that flicker like candlelight, their voices a low, sinister murmur. They learn spells that can control the weather, cause fires to erupt with a flick of the wrist, and even, God forbid, bring the dead back to life. But there is always a price. Always. The Scholomance does not grant power without demanding something in return. The most terrifying part, there's a curse, an inescapable fate that awaits the students. At the end of their studies, when the 10 years are up, one student must stay behind. Forever. The devil himself comes to collect his due, a soul to be enslaved for eternity, to serve as the new keeper of the school's dark secrets, and no one knows who it will be until the very last moment. Imagine that, spending 10 years surrounded by your fellow students, knowing that one day, one of you will never leave. Every whispered word, every glance, filled with suspicion, fear, and dread. Who will it be? Legends say the chosen one is taken to the heart of the mountain, deep into the earth where no light or sound can reach. There, they become a part of the mountain itself, bound to its ancient magic, forever trapped in darkness. Their screams? They say, if you listen closely, you can still hear them echoing through the caves at night, carried on the wind that howls through the Carpathians. But why would anyone want to go there, you might wonder? Why would anyone dare to learn such terrifying magic, knowing the price they must pay? Power. The power to control life and death, to command the forces of nature. It is said that those who survive the Scholomance leave with unimaginable abilities, their eyes glowing with the knowledge of forbidden arts. Some become feared sorcerers, shaping kingdoms, while others vanish into the shadows, forever changed by what they have learned. And yet, there are whispers, stories of students who tried to run, who tried to escape their fate before their studies were complete. But the Scholomance is not a place you can simply leave. Those who flee find that the school's magic reaches far beyond the mountain. It follows them, haunts them. They wake up with nightmares of the mountain calling them back, their skin crawling with an unseen force. They see shadows moving in the corners of their eyes and hear voices calling their name from the darkness. No one can outrun the Scholomance. Once you are chosen, it is with you forever. One such story tells of a young student named Oral. Oral was clever. He thought he could outsmart the school, break the curse. He spent years studying, learning the darkest spells, mastering every lesson, but always with one eye on the door, always planning his escape. And then, one cold winter night, he made his move. He ran through the caves, past the cursed books and the whispering walls, out into the snow-covered mountains. For days he traveled, believing he had won, that he was free. But the mountain, it does not let go so easily. Oral's footprints disappeared in the snow. His body was never found. Some say he was swallowed by the earth itself, that the mountain took him back. Others claim that on certain nights, when the moon is full, you can see a figure wandering through the mist, his face pale as death, his eyes hollow, still trying to escape the Scholomance. The story of the Scholomance has lived on for centuries, whispered around campfires, passed down from generation to generation. Some say it's just a legend, a story to scare children. But others believe the school is still there, hidden deep in the Carpathians, waiting for the next 10 students to be chosen. Would you dare to enter? And so the legend continues, a place of darkness, mystery, and magic. Perhaps one day, if you're not careful, the mountain might call your name. If you enjoyed the story about the fabled Scholomance, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. And if you have a story or legend in mind for the next video, tell me what you'd love to hear about next. Your suggestions keep the magic alive.